It took me a year to get a marathon officially done. These are my 3 medals so far. This is the Rocky Run from 2019, I believe, and this was a 10-miler, and this was the infamous 2020 Broad Street Run 10-miler where they just sent you the medal in the mail. So this was goofy. It has a bottle opener on it, never noticed that. And then there is the Philadelphia Marathon medal that I just got yesterday. Which took the better part of a year to do. I finished the marathon in about 6 hours and 30 minutes. I was doing good. I stayed on the 5:30 pace until I had to go to the bathroom, and then I just ran out of gas around 23 miles. I never walked, but I just kept a very slow pace. All in all, I paid about $1,300 to train for the marathon, and that includes everything, including a $500 smartwatch for track and fitness workouts. The only supplements I took were krill oil and a dose of marijuana before and after my runs to help with pain management. Besides that, I didn't use much else besides regular dieting and making the most out of the food that I was able to buy for my family. That was the bare minimum cost that I spent on everything, and I got good bare minimum results. I wasn't looking for speed, I was just looking to get done. However, next year, I may entertain training for a half marathon at some point, but when it comes to marathon training, I'll probably shelve that until 2025, because next year I really want to learn how to swim and I want to get back to my cycling. But I'll tell you this, if I do marathon, when I do marathon training next time, I'm going to do 2 things that I didn't do the first time. First is run with a group. I only trained with my friend James, which was great, but I had a guy who was friends with me on Facebook, Tony, and he is also an ultra runner, and he gave me these protein balls at the marathon that helped me greatly. So that just led me to believe that, there's so many more benefits to be had in training with a group, 1 + 1 = 3 and all that. At the end of the day, I have done several marathons and a few ultras unofficially, so I was okay with the pain management. But one of the mistakes that I made during the marathon was I relied too much on the drink stations and aid stations. They were really good in the first half, but being toward the back, things started running out, and I think the last 5 or 6 miles, drink stations started becoming less and less, and I only carried a couple of bottles of water and some coffee cake donuts that I got from a local neighborhood food drive just the day before. That and a $15 Giant gift card. In the marathon, I saw a person with no arms and no legs on a skateboard do all 26 miles. In that marathon, I saw multiple people in their 70s and 80s completing that marathon. In that marathon, I met 67-year-old Josephine from the Barbados, who was a professional house cleaner for her entire life, and she decided to do a marathon just like I did. I wanted to make sure to mention those people just to further bring that point home that there is no excuse. You can't let life its way out of the pursuit of your dreams. I think the grand strategy in doing any kind of Misogi ritual, that is one very hard thing to do for the year, is to center your mind on it. Lots of life will happen in the meantime, but as long as you keep your goal as the priority and keep that priority in order, you should be okay through all of life's lifing. Anyway, thanks for listening to me. I've been Patrick Houston of the Zenith Training Channel, and I'm just getting started. And I'm still coming for that ass, Goggins. Take it easy, guys.